Well, good Sunday morning. I'm Jaden Jefferson, and welcome to Community Focus. This morning, I am joined by Lucas Camuso-Stall of the Toledo Lucas County Public Library, and they have a big levy coming up for renewal. So, thanks so much for joining me this morning.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on, Jason. Really appreciate it.
So, give me an idea of what that 2.9 mil levy does and why it's important.
Yeah, so actually we're going up for a 3.7 mil levy renewal this fall. An incredibly important levy for the operations here at our library. Our levy renewal, which is not a new tax, actually accounts for 55% of our operations across our 20 locations plus mobile services. So this levy renewal actually helps us provide over 50% of everything we do at the library. So everything that a patron sees, every program they engage with, anything that they enjoy within the public library system is all made possible because of the voters of Lucas County. So this is an incredibly important levy for us here at the library.
And libraries have become more than just a place you go to get a book or tutoring services. There are many different services that the library offers. So, how does the community benefit overall?
Yeah, so the public library offers about 3,000 programs to community members in a given year, all the way from little kiddos to seniors in our community. So we certainly have tutoring programs, reading programs, book clubs, all of the great things that I guess you would traditionally associate with the public library. But we also have folks within our library who can help people with tech services as well. So folks in our community who maybe need help setting up an email address or operating their device, or perhaps they don't have internet at home, they can check out a hotspot here at the library. We also do some really cool and innovative programs here at the library as well. I think a few months ago, we were hosting kombucha classes, so you can do some really fun and innovative things that maybe you wouldn't expect, skills you wouldn't expect to learn at your library, you can actually do here in our system.
And that's something that definitely makes the library special because not every library is able to offer that. So, this would be the worst case scenario, but in the case this levy doesn't pass, what could be the impact?
Yeah, so again, this levy that we have coming up, it's an operational levy. So like I had mentioned, this levy accounts for 55% of our total operations. And because our library system does so much for the community, we offer so many programs, we have tens of millions of materials that are available, whether they be physical or digital, for community members to freely use. Again, everything at your public library is free and available to community members. So to kind of put yourself in that situation of, again, thinking of all the things that you love to do at the library, or items that you love to engage in at the library, or services that you love to see at your library, to kind of put yourself in a situation where over half of those things could just go away, I think, is incredibly detrimental to the well-being of a community. Libraries are inherently good for our communities. They offer programs for, again, folks of all ages to engage in, but public libraries are also economic generators for communities as well. Here at our library, for every dollar that is invested within the Toledo Lucas County Public Library, the community sees a $3 return. So again, not only do we want to think of all of the wonderful services that a library offers and to imagine half of those things being taken away, but we're also helping strengthen local economies as well and to keep our area, fiscally strong.
And for people out there that are just as passionate about libraries as you and I are, how can they get involved with the campaign and help to make sure that the library can continue offering all those services we've talked about?
Yeah, so if folks want to help out in the levy, of course, we will not say no to a volunteer. We're looking for as much help as we can. I encourage all of your viewers to visit ToledoLibraryLevy.com. There they can see our website. We have a volunteer form that folks can fill out. Follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page. We'll make sure to keep folks up to date on different happenings that the levy campaign, different events that we're putting on, so that folks can either help us volunteer, or if you maybe don't have time to volunteer but you still want to support, use that volunteer survey on our website to also claim a yard sign. Yard signs are also really important to our messaging, getting the campaign image out in the community. So if folks just want to claim a yard sign, that's also super impactful and really helpful. So individuals can do that on our website as well.
And I love how you brought up the signs again. The signs do so much and they're so important and a big part of a lot of these campaigns. So Lucas, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Yes, thank you, Jaden. Really appreciate it.